I just turned 48, and that means for 22 years, since I was 26 years old, I've been able to manage ultra sensitive skin and managed to keep it wrinkle free. Thankfully, managing my extreme sensitivity all this time made me a pro at it. I bring this up because I just had a major flare-up last week. I consider myself the consumer's guide to better skin naturally, and that means I'm vetting and testing products all the time, good or bad. And so my skin has been struggling quite a bit. I've been in the sun a lot, you probably can notice the tan, and also have been testing out all these niacinamide products, vitamin C products. So my skin was not happy. Obviously, I need my skin to look decent, at least for these videos. And so I implemented a very strict regimen to heal my skin, and I was able to do it in 5 days. So if you've been battling sensitivity, redness, itchiness, your skin's getting really hot when you're outside, tingly, all that type of stuff, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Nadia Van Shakroon, founder of thebeautydoctrine.com and Functional Beauty Principles, and that's how you can heal and take care of your skin from the inside out and the outside in. I've spent nearly 3 decades educating and growing global brands till I got tired of all the fluff and the over-exaggerated claims and marketing and decided to go back to basics and help consumers get that best skin with minimal effort. My journey here has not been a smooth one. So my skin struggled and suffered over the years, and I blame it on all the products that I was just packing on. At 26 years old, I had a severe immune response to many skincare products, ingredients. I became allergic to contact lenses. Literally, my body just rebelled. It said enough is enough. And at that time, I was spending so much time touring department stores, 8 to 10 hours a day all over the US, and I was around all the fragrances, all the toxins, but also just packing on all these actives, skincare, makeup, you name it. To this day, I'm still allergic to eyeshadow, for example, to eyeliner. You'll never see me with anything on my eyes except for the occasional mascara, which I wear, I'm wearing it today, just if I want to film. And I absolutely adore my job. I love what I do. I love being a skincare expert. I love working with consumers. And so I needed, it was not a choice, I needed to fix my skin. And so for the last 2 decades, I've been testing so many different things and trying to manage sensitivity. And I'm saying manage it because I could never get my skin back to that really resilient, non-reactive state. All it takes is one wrong product and then we are back at square one. Before I share my exact routine, I want to cover what exactly breaks your lipid barrier so that you can avoid it. Let's start with the basics. The barrier layer is your skin's protective shield. It's made of ceramides, fatty acids, and cholesterol. 3 types of fat that act like the glue that holds our cells together. The lipid barrier keeps irritants out and hydration in. It serves a very important role. But here's the list of things that chip away at it. Anything that scratches it topically. So if you're using any physical scrubs, brushes, and so on, you're starting to slowly break it down over time. That, by the way, includes cotton. Cotton is one of the worst things to touch your skin with. So forget those micellar waters that you need cotton for. No need. Over cleansing will strip away your lipid barrier, especially if it's a foaming cleanser, if it has detergents, which is often SLS. Overuse of exfoliants. So even if you're using an exfoliant that's gentle, if you're using it too often, you're gonna start breaking that barrier. If you're doing those 10-step routines, 20-step routines, snail mucin, lots of layering of products, because what comes with every water-based product, and like moisturizers are water-based, most serums are, what comes with them is a long list of preservatives, which are often very harsh alcohols. And so in order to preserve the formula itself so it doesn't rot, on the shelf, they put all these preservatives that you're transferring onto your skin. So you're not just transferring ingredients, even if they're gentle, you're not just transferring actives, but also all of the complementary ingredients that help stabilize that formula, and those are big culprits in breaking down that barrier. Tap water is next. Most people don't consider it as an irritant, but it's packed with chlorine and heavy metals and so many irritants. So it's paramount today that we add a good filter, and I'm gonna link up my favorite down below. Essential oils. Lots of people seek out essential oils. I see all of these videos going viral on TikTok promoting clove oil, oregano oil, frankincense oil. All of those, you guys, are essential oils. Essential oils are very volatile. They're so concentrated. They're supposed to be perfume oils. And so now they're abundant in so much skincare, especially natural skincare, which don't even get me started. If it has any citrus, we don't want to touch it at all, sensitive or not. But back to the fact that essential oils are not the healthiest. I allow a few in moderation if they're very low on the ingredient list and they serve a very specific purpose. I'm okay with that, but there is an overabundance of essential oils in skincare formulations today, and that is destructive to your barrier. And the barrier can simply be compromised just with age. Our skin thins out as we age. Stress can also impair that barrier. I can already imagine all the comments about how much all these oils are working for certain people and so on. There is a tipping point. You can get away with a certain number for a certain amount of time, and then your body just rebels. We have to understand that the skin is an organ. It's a delicate one. Some of us are more resilient than others, but if you keep attacking it, you keep layering all those harsh ingredients, you're gonna break it down eventually. So here's how I fixed my skin. Part of my flare-up is the resurgence of perioral dermatitis. I've had it for over 2 decades, and it flares up when I use irritants. And so this entire area was really red, very inflamed. The one thing that works the fastest for me is blue light. So I use this device. The device comes with 2 sides. One is like a vibrating cleansing brush, which I hardly ever use. I recommend it to my acne-prone clients or people that tend to have, pores, larger pores. For me, the side that helps and that what I use is blue light. And whatever you do, never look at the blue light directly. I made the mistake of looking at it and I see blue light for 5 minutes after. So make sure that you use your goggles. So this is touch activated. So when you touch the metal area, the light will come on. It's designed to be held onto the face. I don't like doing that. I just kind of touch it to activate it with my fingers so I don't have any heat on the skin, and I just hold it in place around the mouth area. So this is my step 1 every single day. And then step 1 in the evening is my red light therapy, because that helps with inflammation, it helps with collagen, it helps increase hydration in the skin and so on. So that's always a must, whether I have a flare up or not. You'll be shocked with my choice of skincare, but it works. So for those 5 days, I set everything aside except for 3 products. So my cleanser is Blue Biome, so I do the oil-based cleanser. Then I follow with Le Prunier Plum Oil. It's a single ingredient, it's organic, so there is no room for error. And then the 3rd step, which goes on my skin day and night. And so at night, here it is, I use SPF. So it's a zinc sunscreen that's preservative free, that's just oil based. It is my Cary Grant one, so I'm gonna have the image right here, and you can find all of these recommendations on my website, thebeautydoctrine.com. And the reason I use SPF at night, because most people don't realize this, zinc is one of the most amazing ingredients for your skin, for healing. So you want to take zinc internally, we'll get to it later, but you also want to apply it topically. And I love a tinted zinc, which I have on right now, which I wear every single day. That's what you see, that's what I wear on my face. So I do a tint during the day and then a non-tinted SPF at night. So to recap, it's 3 products during the day and 3 products at night, and that's it. So a gentle oil-based cleanser, an oil that's just a single ingredient, and a zinc sunscreen, but the ingredients matter. It's not going to be any zinc sunscreen, it's not any oil, it is this specific list because it's devoid of all of the irritants. There are no preservatives, there is no water, there's nothing in there that will sensitize you unless you're specifically allergic to a certain ingredient. Zinc, by the way, is what's used primarily in diaper rash cream. So I've seen that, like when I had my kids were babies and I would use diaper rash cream, it was transformative. You see that the rash heals within hours sometimes, and it was the zinc that did that. Now, to support my skin internally, I made sure I'm keeping up with my hydration because I'm missing out on that water topically. So I'm using electrolytes every day. I'm throwing some sea salt in my water. I'm drinking mineral water. So it's super important to optimize hydration internally, as well as stepping up my collagen intake. Typically, I take 1 scoop of collagen every day. I was taking 2 scoops of collagen, and I was using Holy Mane because it had pearl powder, and that's really rich in minerals as well. Thirdly, zinc. Zinc is extremely healing, like I was saying. Magnesium, I was not skipping my magnesium. And lastly, omega-3 fatty acids. You probably have heard me talk about them before. That is your internal moisturizer. So you're supporting that layer from the inside out and the outside in. By day 3, the stinging stopped. By day 5, the redness was gone. Day 6, my skin is back to normal. Day 6 is when I reintroduced my typical skincare routines. So I added Aeropress Phytoretinol Elixir, and that is a great alternative to retinol. It's super gentle. You can use it day or night, and it has all of your actives, your copper, your niacinamide, pentanol, hyaluronic acid, you name it. So it checks off a lot of boxes. So that got reintroduced on day 6. I also added a specific niacinamide product for sensitive skin, and that's tonic niacinamide 3%. Went back to my beloved barrier repair serum, and of course my eye cream. I will wait another few days before I exfoliate. If you experience any type of flare-up, the first thing to do is to stop every water-based product, even if it says calming, soothing. Brands can say whatever they want, but you got to decide for yourself what's gonna work for you. And it's so easy to tell if a product has water in it. It's typically the first ingredient. Rarely it'll be the second ingredient. Less is more in this case, and most cases. Your skin never needs 12 steps. Your skin needs hydration, moisture, protection, antioxidants, and the occasional exfoliation. I hope this video can help you. If it does, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. Until the next one, be well, be safe, be beautiful. Take care.